So with this month being the month of expression and all things stunning and brave, ladies and gentlemen, just about every single company you know is trying to out-virtue signal the other with marketing campaigns, logos, videos, whatever it is, you name it. And this is where Oxfam comes in. I'm sure you've all heard of Oxfam. It is a well-renowned charity, and they've thrown their name in the hat for this competition because why not her? Being viewed as the most progressive by the world seems to be the most important things to these organizations, apparently. And their video that they have released for this month, which I'm sure many of you have seen, is causing a load of controversy for many reasons. Now, before we carry on any further, just take a look at what they've created and how, well, fabulous it is. Take a watch.
How are you marking Pride Month this year? While LGBTQIA+ people around the world are deprived of basic safety, not protected by laws, preyed on by hate groups online and offline, discriminated against at work, deprived of opportunities when pushed to the margins. But pride can be found etched deeply in the hand of a friend, the hug of a chosen family member, or the safe spaces of a kind community. This Pride Month, we take pride in those who protect and champion safety for LGBTQIA+ people. We all must stand together with queer folks, online, at work, in schools, in sport, through laws, everywhere. We call to protect the pride. Are you with us?
Yeah, it seems very on brand, right? All with the trends. Now, this has caused a lot of backlash for, as I said, many reasons. Firstly, for example, you have an image here of two people, one person who appears to have gone through top surgery and the other one is wearing a Protect Trans Kid t-shirt. Now, to me, and obviously you watching at home, right, this is Oxfam signifying that they agree with the idea, the notion of kids making irreversible changes to their bodies. Changes, by the way, clues in the name, they can't come back from. Seems like a very positive thing to promote, right? And it's not being condemned and banned in many places across the world. No, when a company promotes this, to me, it is disgusting, absurd, and should receive consequences. Now, this is one of the biggest concerns, my main concerns with this video among the many others, but the big talking point on social media seems to be with the three characters you may have seen in the video. Here you have the screenshot. The three characters look as evil as you can imagine. They have the red eyes, they look very angry, but the woman in the middle has become the big focus as people are drawing connections to her looking almost identical to this image of JK Rowling with a turf badge being slapped on for good measure. Now, JK Rowling, as we all know, is a very controversial figure to one side of the political spectrum because, well, why? She stands up for women, women's rights and women's safe spaces, actual women. And those things are just simply so controversial that they even try to boycott Hogwarts Legacy. And as we all know, that didn't turn out the way they thought it would, but standing up for those things gets you labeled a bigot, transphobe, and obviously a TERF, which is what Oxfam tried to portray with this obvious JK Rowling image, because they do not want women and men speaking out against certain things unless it aligns with certain agendas. They don't want women speaking up for women and their safe spaces, etc., etc. So they tried to paint everybody as evil, angry, and red eyes. This image is a blatant dig at JK Rowling. The similarity between these two images is more than just mere coincidence. It is a petty dig, and they really should be ashamed of themselves. And unfortunately for Oxfam, just like the Hogwarts Legacy boycott, it hasn't gone down the way they thought it would, because people picked up on this. They saw what it entails, they saw what it contained and what it tried to depict. And, well, because of the backlash, they actually ended up deleting the video and releasing a new one where they've gotten rid of the three characters. Strangely enough, they've kept the slogan Protect Trans Kids. I don't know how that still made its way into there, but then again, you know, common sense, as I've said many times in many videos, is very hard to find. And along with this new video, they have released a statement as to why they deleted the original video. Oxfam believes that all people should be able to make decisions which affect their lives, enjoy their rights, and live a free life of discrimination and violence, including people from LGBTQIA+ communities. In efforts to make an important point about the real harm caused by transphobia, we made a mistake. And no, you didn't. You intended to do what you did. We have therefore edited the video to remove the term TERF, and we are sorry for the offense it caused. There was no intention by Oxfam or the filmmakers for this slide to have portrayed discriminate any particular person or people. We fully support both an individual's rights to hold their philosophical beliefs and a person's right to have their identity respected regardless of their sexual orientation, gender identity and expression, and sex characteristics. Now, as I'm sure many of you have guessed, just like when any company puts out an apology, this is a PR move, try and make the controversy go away, try and make it simmer down. Are Oxfam really trying to tell everybody they didn't stand for what they put out originally? You didn't support it originally, you didn't believe in it originally, and just because of social media backlash, social media controversy, you've changed your mind just like that? Of course not. This is a clear sign, a clear signal to these companies to just stay out of politics, because you never know how to do it right. If there is a way to do it right, you can never create anything that isn't filled with terrible messaging, and you always end up in controversy. But then again, Oxfam isn't a stranger to controversy, with what they did in the past and what they tried to cover up. So you would think with that anyway, they would try and create a great brand image, a great image for the rest of eternity. Clearly not. But instead, what they're telling everybody is we don't want women speaking out. We want to label them as TERFs for speaking out for their rights, for their safe spaces, and they want to try and silence them. And with men as well, they want to paint everybody as evil who speaks out against progressive ideology, because it is simply not allowed. We all know this. If you disagree with a tiny little bit, as we say in every video, then they want to try and paint you as bad, silence you, cancel you, make you lose your jobs, etc., etc. It is forced compliance in the end, and nobody is allowed to disagree with anything. But that is the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you have enjoyed today, then please, for me, make sure to leave a like rating. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and turn on bell notifications so you never miss a video. But until next time, until tomorrow, it has been your boy JD. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.